Most of you guys work off gigs. Without gigs, there's not much income. Are you coping with that, or how are you juggling that life?
Oh man, to be honest, it's not easy. First of all, I just want to be honest. But if you've got that gift, man, there's nothing else you can do because you need to keep up. So the most difficult challenge is getting gigs and to crack it. And I would say like since after COVID, it's been difficult. Because like not to say people are not willing to pay; they are willing to pay, but you just need to keep up there. Sometimes, man, you send emails, send proposals, and then, like they never get back to you.
Can I please ask us that we sing the national anthem and we close in this thing?
Well, I don't know all the words, but I know most of them.
Don't worry, we also butcher the Afrikaans parts.
Alright!
Alright, and we're back. It's a beautiful Friday afternoon. It's request line. It's your favorite e-hailer, Moya Habo. I've just picked up Abu Tsepo. Abu Tsepo seems to be quite an interesting person, right? But it's already instrument. Well, I get intrigued from the word go, even if it's a case of I might not even know what that instrument is in that bag or whatnot, but I just become intrigued. Homie is a creative at the end of the day, Abu Tsepo.
Yeah, man.
How are you, man?
I'm good, thanks, my brother. How are you?
Good. And how's the Friday, Abu Tsepo?
So far so good, man.
Yeah, man.
Actually, I'm not working today, so for me it's time to go home and relax.
But you're a music player by profession?
Yeah, that's what I do for a living.
That's what you do for a living, man. That's all you know.
That's all I know, my brother.
That's all you know. So what instrument do you play, Abu Tsepo? What's in there?
It's a jazz guitar. It's a guitar.
Jazz guitar.
It's an Ibanez.
Ibanez.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Electrical guitar.
All right.
Yeah.
And what type of music do you play preferably when?
Bro, man, I'm into R&B and soul and smooth jazz.
You look like that guy, huh? You look like a romantic type, man. I can't about serenade.
I just play music, man. You just need to share the music, the gift from God, man.
Yeah, man.
Good, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
And
what else? Yeah.
The journey of music, where would you say it started?
Oh man, the journey of music, to be honest, it started at Budget Hotel. Yeah, 2018.
Yeah.
But I've been playing for so many years, man. I started playing in 2007.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but to make music for a living, it started at 2018 at Budget.
Wow. So, but COVID nearly interrupted things, mostly.
Yeah,
it really did. Did it change things? COVID during that COVID time.
I mean, to be honest, COVID changed a lot of things. Yeah, it was difficult to keep up with the instrument. Sometimes like you practice, you don't even know why you're practicing. Because
we're not even sure when we are out and whatnot.
Yeah, but I was grateful. I've kept the drive, kept on practicing, kept on listening to music, trying to compose my own music and stuff.
Yeah. So you are a composer as well of your own music?
I'm a composer, I'm a songwriter as well.
Do you have anything out there in the online platforms?
Yeah. I'm in a band called 1520 Music.
1520.
Yeah.
1520.
Music. Yeah.
The postal code.
Yes, man. Yeah. So it's
Bafana bafko TKNY. David Tonic in New York.
Let me out.
Yeah. All right. Also, you guys are a band and people can check out your music online.
Definitely.
1520.
1520 _music.
_music.
Yeah,
1520 _music.
Yeah.
And what type of music are you guys making there?
Oh well, like it's more like your Afro pop, and then like a few of R&B.
All right.
So, it's a 5-piece band. So it's got guitars and this beautiful vocal singer by the name of Dane Decato.
Okay, Dane Decato.
Yeah, Decato. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
She's a very, very good singer. So it's a beautiful band, and check it out.
Did you study by any chance go that Davidson School of Arts or Music? Like, I know there's a creative school around Mo Davidson.
Oh, Johnny Macwa Music Academy.
I think it's the Music Academy.
Yeah, I to be honest, I never studied there, but I used to go there for workshops or just to sit and understand the music
Yeah, for sure.
journey and stuff.
For sure. Plus the bag is in you.
You know, the theory parts and the music business as well, which is very important, and meet different artists, So yeah, man, yeah. And then
Sorry to cut you short.
No, cool.
So what would you say are the challenges that you have observed being somebody who's basically an independent artist and knowing most of you guys work off gigs? Without gigs, there's not much income. Are you coping with that, or how are you juggling that life?
Oh man, to be honest, it's not easy. First of all, I just want to be honest. But if you've got that gift, man, there's nothing else you can do because you need to keep up. So the most difficult challenge is getting gigs and to crack it. And I would say since after COVID, it's been difficult. Because not to say people are not willing to pay; they are willing to pay, but you just need to keep up there. Sometimes, man, you send emails, some proposals, and then, they never get back to you. So in ends, I decided to do solo guitar.
Okay.
I just download songs, backing tracks, some stuff that people know very well.
Yeah.
And then I just go perform.
Yeah.
Not unless I've got a very good budget, that's why I can call someone else to come join.
It's been a tough journey.
Tough journey.
Yeah.
But things are shaping up.
No, that's good. That's good. And I guess 2024 at least it's time to win now.
It's been a good start, man. I can't complain so far. Man. I've already got some few gigs aligned, so I just need to
already well.
Yeah, man.
That's good news, man. That's good news. That is good news.
Push,
so now to a parent out there who has a child who's interested in music, knowing our parents are still slightly not so sure about the music journey, should let's say, was it easy for you to tell your family you want to do music, you don't want to do the conventional studying, either being an engineer or whatever, going to university or technicon or whatnot? Was it easy for your parents to accept your decision?
Well, to be honest, my dad, funny enough, my dad was a musician.
There we go, even better. That was a blessing on its own.
Yeah, I grew up in a musical family. They used to play, but he never played professionally. So I remember 2007 when my pastor was like, Dad, I just want to go to a music school. I just want to do something art and music.
He understood fully. Man.
And then the first high school I went to was Eastern School of the Arts.
Yes.
I did visual arts and design.
Yes.
And then I switched into music.
I think that's the school I was actually referring to, Eastern School of the Arts. Yes. Okay. Yes.
So for when it comes to parents, in your what you call what you just said, your question, I would say music is not a bad thing; it's a good thing. But you must also just try not to focus on playing music. You must also try to
other sides of aspect,
business side of
music and so on. Because you can do music without having to be the face of the music.
Exactly,
You can be a songwriter, you can be a composer, you can be many things. A manager.
You can do a lot. You can actually do those backing tracks for adverts on TV.
Yes.
You can just be
you can do jingles and everything.
There's a lot actually. So the things about music, you just need to keep your mind out there. You must be busy
and keep listening out to what opportunities are out there.
Don't focus I'm just a guitarist. You just need to
be willing to try different things and dabble
my brother, that's how it is.
Yep. It doesn't get better than that.
Also try to open up a sound company, whereby you also sound. Good artists. I understand you just need to sit down and think, play some majors.
No, definitely.
So it's not a bad thing, it's a good thing, music, but hey, you need to be very sure about the gift and the craft because I see people quitting their jobs 9 to 5 job.
Standard 9 to 5.
And I've got a friend who's doing very good. He was in IT, he used to work in an IT company, left music, and he has a family, he's doing music each and every Saturday, each and every week he's gigging, getting gigs all over.
Fortunately he followed his calling at the end of the day. Because it's a calling.
It's calling, my brother. I'm telling you, you don't go to music comes to you.
Exactly. Exactly.
I'm telling you, that's why you need to be honest.
No, amen to that. You must be honest with yourself. Not one need.
With why the musicians are it's like a halala Qatar, and then he played guitar 2 years time. What happened to his mom? So he wanted that, you know.
So yeah, no, I 100%. No, with that being said, thank you for sharing that information about us and about your passion and everything. And we wish you all the best going forward.
Thanks,
le 1520 underscore music. That recognition and the platforms that it deserves, and we get to know them even much better, you know.
And also just to emphasize, not forgetting Jakes Mabuza.
Jakes
Director from
Mabuza.
Beachwood Hotel.
There we go.
Yes,
Tate wako Beachwood Home Hotel. Jakes Mabuza. The young man says thank you.
Yes,
there we go. And with that said, now we are going to my part. We are going to the trivia. It is trivia time. All right, let's do this. Let's start with the AFCON. We are in the AFCON, okay? Okay. Well, let's start with soccer, not even with AFCON. The leading goal scorer in Bafana history. Who is it?
The leading goal.
Yeah, the leading goal scorer in the whole Bafana history is from 95 up until today.
Hey man,
I'll give you a clue.
You're taking me right back now.
Yeah, no, I'll give you a clue. He once did a song with TKZ. That should tell you everything.
Man. Who's this guy, man? Man.
Who's this
I know
guy?
This song, man.
You know this guy.
Yeah.
But this guy is gone. Okay.
Man.
There's a car group.
Yeah.
A car group. Volkswagen, Motors, Toyota. There's a car group that calls themselves by this name. This name is almost like a Scottish surname. Anyway, it's on the tip.
Yeah, man. Just want to know, I was way back. And for the fact that I know the song TKZ area,
There we go.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah, no, and you know the song. And you just said the song.
I just need this specific.
You just need that guy. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sorry, Magari. Sorry. Benny McCarthy. Benny McCarthy. And whilst we are still on soccer, AFCON, the only time South Africa has ever won AFCON. What year was that year?
The only time.
The only time we've ever won it. Another clue, Nelson Mandela was president, Neil Tovey was the captain, and they were lifting the cup together. The only time, it is post-democracy. South Africa, we love you. We're beautiful land. Let's show the whole world we can bring peace in our land. Just one more. That's even a clue. I just given you a clue. You just said the answer and I said just one more. Just one more try. One more try. Ungakhuphuka cool. Ungakhuphuka cool. Modlalela khona ungakhuphuka cool. Yeah. Vele like ulapho vele usemnyama. After 5 would be what? Maratha.
96.
Yeah.
I can get you to get down today. You.
Outside safe as well.
And which is very important.
So now, seeing that, let me not stick in giving you answers from Tuka too much. Let me come back to Smanje Manjinyana. To Smanje Manjinyana, ne? Yeah.
That is
I'm keeping it soccer still. Or maybe should I move over to, let me give you a bit of history before I come back to soccer. Yeah, let me give you a bit of history. If I said to you, I'm looking at the God's window, which province am I? This place has a place called the God's window. What province is this? Aha! And that was a good guess. There we go. Mpumalanga. All right, now we're back to soccer here. Karo bali self-raising yana nje. No. Hi. Soccer, you play sports. Let me take it to. Let me take it to a bit of history.
Yeah.
O.R. Tambo Airport.
Yeah.
Before it was O.R. Tambo, what was its name?
Before it was O.R. Tambo.
Yeah, before it was O.R. Tambo Airport, what was its name?
Man, to be honest, man. This one, I'm not too sure about it. Man. I'm not too sure about it, man. This one, I'm not too sure. To be honest.
And I don't have too many clues. The only clue that I have, he's known as a general. He was a general in the Afrikaans community.
You know, Africans.
Yeah, in the Afrikaans community. So his name was a strong name in the Afrikaans community, and he was known as an army general. General.
Army general in Africans.
Yeah. Well, in the historic South African history, he's an Afrikaans gentleman. Then let me put it like that. He's an Afrikaans gentleman. So his name would be General.
Oh, like you have to go to check.
No, unfortunately.
No.
One more try.
Um,
Old school, way before what declared KB. Okay, let me give you the first name of his Libito la Hai, ke Jan.
Ian.
Yeah, Libito la Hai, ke Jan.
Ay, me no somra o rena vena tla me ke lese history. And go tse ke tina ko
Back to school.
Ah, ke tina skele di go tse mo.
Let me save you. General Jan Smuts.
Oh.
Yeah.
General Smart.
All right, and now I'm asking you a question which I'm bringing it close to your home now. The first township in South Africa to have electricity, what was it?
Oh, you so wait.
Aye, the first township to have electricity in South Africa, what was it? South Africa, we just wait up. One more try.
King did the like I see Tembisa.
It got East Rand.
East Rand.
Yeah, it's in the East Rand, like I think.
No place East Rand ke mo re long hona no so.
Hona le mabone ba re ho etsalang.
Mabone.
Yeah, hona le mabone ba re ho etsalang. Hona le mabone or hona le mollo ho etsalang. Ka Sezulu ho etsalang.
Ka khai.
Okay, mara ho etsalang. Hona le mollo he ka Sezulu ba re ho etsalang. Hona le mollo. That is the last clue. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The first township to have electricity in South Africa is Davidton, and hence it's called Vuta. The name Vuta comes from the fact that buya Vuta laba. Vuta. It was the first Kasi, South Africa as a whole, to have electricity. Township.
Okay, that's what
Township.
All right.
Yeah. Not first town or city, first township. Lokship.
Oh,
yeah.
First township.
First
Okay,
township.
Okay.
Evota. With that said and done, I think we are done with the point of trivia. I gave you 5 questions. You got what? 3 correct?
I've got 3. Yeah.
3 correct?
Yeah.
I know, wazamazama. He must just revisit the history books. Hanyane fela mole mo, you know? Yeah. But Tsepo, thank you for being with us, and thank you for entertaining it. And do check out 1520_music, and do check out Kemang Grotmanele Akopechwood,
Jakes
Mabuza, and do check out Tsepo and his band. And yeah, that is Tsepo South Africa, and he was on the request line. So with that said, we are closing it, Kayenge. That national anthem I told you about, my boy. Are we ready? Let's sharpen those voices. This is for South Africa. Go Bafana! Kosi sigeleli Afrika maluphakamisu izwa imithandazo yethu Kosi sigela tina lusapho lwayo murena buluka setšhaba sa heso o fedise dintwa le matshwenye o se boloke setšhaba sa heso Sechaba sa South Africa, South Africa. Die blow van onze hemel, die
Beerman
ons hier. Ons leven waar die kansen South of together and united we shall stand. Let us live and strive for freedom in South Africa, our land.
That's so much fun, man.
My nigga,
First time, man.
my man. That was Tempo. Check him out. And Davidson, stand up. Your boy represented. Request line. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Tempos, adios. Okay, chapa, adios. Learn more. Come on, Kera. Eitara. We out. Oh, so you know this life.
Back in 94, 95, life was much quieter and easier
And slower.
in this side of the world.
And slower.
And slower. Now, the people are getting used to this hectic life, and some of them want out. And me being in real estate,
Is that
I see how much people semigrate to the Western Cape.
Oh, yes.
The stats is 60,000 households is emigrating to the Western Cape annually. So that must tell you something. That people, not that they don't want to be here, but they feel forced out of this area due to, there's a lot of
various reasons. Yes.
There's a lot of reasons. You can pull in politics, you can pull in crime. There's a lot of stuff happening on this side of the world. In the Western Cape, aka Cape Town, the crime rate is much less. The roads is better. The people are more friendlier than what you expect on this side. So for me, it's
supposed to go this way.
I'm not sure.
Just a second.
So yes. So it must be that something is going wrong. That the people don't want to be here that much anymore. What's your idea regarding
migration?
What is the best area for you to be in? The Western Cape or the Gauteng?
Well, fortunately, I was actually in the Western Cape for a few days during the December holidays.
Oh yes.
So what I will tell you, the Western Cape, in terms of the beauty of the landscape and the beauty of the area, 100%. I'm with you there. 100%, you know. The people, I would say the people are okay. They like the water. You need to get used to them. You need to get used to them. They are cold at first, but once you are inside the water and everything, then your body starts adapting and everything. Whereas I would say Gauteng people are actually more friendly, you know.
Okay.
We are friendlier, and it's just probably we are more nosy. We are more out there, like we approach, we spark conversation.
Your life is at a much higher pace.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Than our lives in Cape Town.
No, definitely. That's what I'm not disputing.
So things is happening much faster. Your service delivery in a professional level, I'm not talking about the governments.
Yes.
I'm talking about professional service delivery.
Yes.
Is probably better in the Gauteng area than in the Cape Town, due to the mentality that life is a bit slower in Cape Town, in the Western Cape. Although the Western Cape, is a beautiful place, and the people is beautiful. Crime is less, all of that. But the service delivery on the professional side isn't the same.
It's like
on the same level as in Gauteng. That I can agree on.
That I can agree with you as well. But I mean, I think even, you know, where I'm picking you up now, Pretoria, I tend to find that even Pretoria is not Joburg.
Yeah.
Two different worlds altogether, two different beasts.
Yeah,
You know,
I can't rely on that because I don't know this area now that good. Like I said, I moved away here
quite a
many
long
years
time ago. No, definitely. Maybe if I could explain why I come up to that conclusion, you know, I tend to find that Pretoria still has a very strong Afrikaans community, first of all. So even the areas are quite, there's not much multi-racial integration in the Pretoria area versus Johannesburg, where I tend to play around the most, you know, where I could probably pick up a person in Northcliffe and it could turn out to be a black person, or it could turn out to be an Indian person, or it could turn out to be a colored person, you know. Whereas if I'm here in the Waterkloof area, I am quite guaranteed that out of 10,
it should be
seven, well, there we go. 9 will be definitely white people, you know. It won't be a case of I'll just randomly bump into, you know, a colored or an Indian or a black person, you know. But Pretoria has good quality life on the basis that even the city is clean, the area is clean, you know. It's more open, it's wide open, you know. It's not compressed, it doesn't feel as overly populated as Johannesburg would be. I guess it probably might be different in the inner city, but in the outskirts where I play, it seems quite chilled. You know, now it's a nice place.
The different municipalities between Joburg and Tshwane municipalities, how do you experience
Joburg is absent. Joburg is absent. There's no service.
Oh, okay.
Joburg is absent.
Oh, yes.
Joburg is we are left on our own in Joburg. In Joburg, the parents are gone. They've been gone on a holiday for a very long time. The children are making a plan. That is Joburg. Whereas Pretoria still has the mother present. The father is slightly out there in the streets, you know. But because mommy is still there, there is still that love.
You see, there in Cape Town, we have an awesome municipality service delivery system going. They even have recycle centers. What do you call those guys? Law enforcement. On the roads. There's two specific roads in Cape Town which is a little bit sketchy. We call them the R300 and the N2 between Somerset West and roundabout there. Now there is consistently law enforcement or highway police on those roads patrolling to make sure that the road users is having a safe journey. Now, where do you see it here in Joburg or Gauteng?
Look, there and there. Honestly, there and there. It's not as strong as you say it is probably in Cape Town. But now, here's my question to you. Would you say a non-white in Cape Town feels the same way that you feel about Cape Town?
I think so. You must understand that the coloured community in Cape Town, they call them the Cape Flats, Mitchell's Plain side, that is a huge part of the culture of the Western Cape. It's not just a white community or a white culture. The coloured community is there since, I don't know when they arrived in Cape Town, but they're there always. So it must be a diverse culture in Cape Town to succeed. Now, the darker cultures, the brown, the black, there's a lot of immigration from Zimbabwe also. There's a lot of people coming from Zimbabwe and Somalia who come to Cape Town to do business or work there. But they don't add to the local culture really. So I think that we as South Africans, Zulus, Xhosa, Tswanas, Sesotho, Afrikaans and English, we are the culture builders, and we're all feeling the same about Cape Town. Cape Town is a very, very amazing place to stay.
No, definitely.
I moved there in 2006 and I realized I'm staying in Cape Town only in 2020. I felt like I'm on holiday since 2006.
I can believe that. I can 100%
When you go over Plattekloof and you see the sea, I'm on holiday. I've arrived.
No, I can believe that. But I honestly do believe that for the Xhosas and the other people, they want to share your sentiment in regards to quality of life. Because I even have this feeling that for a black professional, Cape Town is not the place for you to find growth. Instead, there is a migration of black professionals from Cape Town coming to Johannesburg because of the pay gap.
Job opportunity.
And the pay gap. Besides job opportunity, the pay gap is very big in Cape Town. And for the same position, the black person doesn't get as much as the white person does get. There's that huge gap. And you feel it in corporate Cape Town. So that's where I'm trying to get with this, that for a non-white, Cape Town is not this beautiful picture that it gives off. If I'm there on holiday, hell yes, it is a beauty. I mean, I was at Simon's Town. I was blown away by how beautiful this old town is. And it's an old town, you know.
It's really old.
It's an old town, and the buildings were historic buildings, and you can see that there's a lot of history here, you know. But I promise you, if I wasn't there on holiday, I was never going to be able to afford that life, or to even think that, no, let me just go chill at the beach, because everything is so intimidating. It is so, you can see that you need money here. Money is the language here. Never mind beauty.
The Western Cape is a higher expense property region. I told you I'm in real estate.
Yes, no, definitely.
Now, the highest amount of property prices is in Cape Town. That is a given
definitely,
fact. That's
yes,
a fact.
that I know. That I do know.
And also in Somerset West is the biggest concentration of millionaires in South Africa. So I hear what you say regarding the non-whites, but the biggest concentration is still there. But there is a lot of people which is non-white, which have a very lot of money.
But maybe in some cases may turn out are not originally South African. Maybe coming from other regions of the world, but afforded that life. But I'm talking for a standard South African, Cape Town is a huge achievement for a black man like me to get to Cape Town. I have to climb that ladder.
Okay.
I really have to climb that ladder.
Yeah, due to our past, my past, your past, and our ancestors, which made a lot of trouble in this country due to apartheid. Yes, there were non-whites which were not educated as well, and they were left behind. But that stopped 1994, it's 50 years ago, which everybody got the same equal right for education, for work, privileges, and all of that. Now, I only started my career in 1994, the year which Nelson Mandela was voted in. So, in the 50 years which I built my career, the non-white can also build their career. They all had the same advantage from that date.
Take it and accept it, and I hear you. I think perhaps, yet at the same time, it comes with a bit of naiveness, that statement. It comes with a bit of naiveness on your part, on the basis that you do know that to undo won't just be now that it's 94, we are all level, we are all equal, we are all starting from afresh. It's not, unfortunately. I mean, let's look at the most sensitive topic in our country right now. Land. That is the first thing that you can actually spot, that we did not start from an equal base.
No, we did not.
We did not start. So there's that whole thing that, yes, a person born in 94 had an opportunity. I mean, a person born just after, or maybe was young around 94, had a good opportunity to build themselves, work on themselves, and get wherever they want to. Yes. That one, definitely. However, circumstances of the past cannot be removed from the influence of how that person does, or how they were able to start whenever they were starting, you know.
That's a big thing. Due to mentality of the person, how they were raised during apartheid, and how they're raising their children now
post democracy. Yeah.
Now the mentality of all the races is different. Some people, and now I'm not talking about race anymore. Now I'm talking about generations. millennials have, I call it the illness. They want instant gratification. And instant gratification is something that you want without putting in the effort to get it. Yes, you can speed up process to get to success and profitability and all of that, career wise, whatever. Unfortunately, some of them have the mentality due to, and I honestly do think that it's part of the government change and giving the BE rights that they want now, and they want this and they want that, and they have a lot of demands and not willing to put in the effort to achieve the success.
Get to that place.
Yeah.
That I can agree with as well. That there is a level of that as well. Hence,
that's a generational thing.
Hence the failure of BEE.
Yeah.
Because people were basically being pushed
into success
and
jobs.
competency was not an emphasis.
They were not competent.
Unfortunately, in
job.
some cases, yes. And unfortunately, it spoiled it for those who were competent.
Unfortunately.
You know, that I do concede and everything. That I will accept.
But now, 30 years later, my personal opinion is that they should stop the BEE card and give equal opportunities to everybody. Best person must win. Best players in the team. Best educated person in a job. Best skilled person in a job. Or
Thank you.
Best experienced person in a job.
Quite true.
Now it's time to build this country on
Merit.
On merit. That's a beautiful word.
Merit.
Not on race, not on gender, not on your generation, but on merit.
On merit.
Are you the best fit for the position?
I'm glad you actually even said that, and more especially after you saying that it's been 30 years ever since, right?
Yeah.
So are you telling me after 30 years, the top JSC companies, only white men can run them? Majority of them. Out of 10, probably 2 black CEOs or whatnot, but majority of them. So, I mean, I'm basing it on the basis that, let's say somebody was reading the demographics of this country without seeing which country they are in, where they are seeing that, okay, the highest paid CEOs, can I see the list? They see the names. The richest people in the country, can I see the list? They see their names. The most affluent suburbs in the whatnot, can I see the list? What are the demographics? And they see. Would that person be able to tell that they are in South Africa if they had to look at that list of those categories that I've mentioned?
I don't know if at this stage, due to the experience gap, not education,
Yeah,
because
the experience.
Everybody could have gotten
A degree
or education by now,
masters or whatever, yeah.
but not experience. The best CEOs is people which is 30, 40 years
In the job.
in a certain position and growing in a company with the company.
With the company.
Growing with the company. So for now, a person which were 20, 25 in 94 is now already 60 years old. So that can be
they've
a
gained
brilliant
that
CEO
experience.
now.
No.
They've gained the experience.
Point taken. That one point taken as well. But I also feel that yet at the same time, that is not a good picture at the end of the day, because then it also shows that as much as there may be change, there's not much change.
Yeah.
There is really not much change at the same time, you know. So it becomes one of those things that where, more especially, it seems to be quite upheld in the Western Cape. In Johannesburg, there is that integration, you know. Even I would say a Cape Town white person and a Joburg white person, 2 different people. Two different people.
I can agree with that due to what they are brought up with and what their life experiences is. Life experiences here in Gauteng is much different than in the Western Cape. Like I said earlier, is the professionalism which you are exposed to gives you another mentality on how to work, how to do things. So yes, people are different from one city to another city, one province to another province.
Quite true. But Evan, I'm glad we had this conversation. It's conversations that need to be had, and more frankly, and without actually people being overly sensitive or taking things personal. It's nothing personal, it's observations that are in front of us. And I think That's why we are the most beautiful country on paper and on the people. But because we are always so scared to speak the truth that we need to speak to one another, we walk on eggshells and pretend. And then we snap at the wrong time, and then it becomes, oh, so all along you've always been like this. Meanwhile, you've had too many things bottled up inside, and of which need to be addressed. So such conversations need to be had. And more in some cases, it's uncomfortable conversations, you know? More especially in our case, where our history is quite a big influence behind a lot of how we interpret things and how we view things, you know? So with that said, thank you for coming on the request line. And I forgot to mention that part of what I do, I have a trivia. 5 questions. How well you know South Africa? Strictly South Africa.
Well, let's try.
Ranging from sports to history to everything.
Okay, let's try.
Teenager in Cape Town, the oldest recorded building in history, in South African history, is in Cape Town. What's its name?
The Castle of Good Hope.
Aha! The man himself, you know it.
All right. Come on. There's one.
Next one.
Right.
If I had to say to you, I'm looking at the Groot Gat.
That's Kimberley.
That is Kimberley.
Yeah.
And now, because we are in soccer and we are wishing Bafana well. Aha!
Oh.
I got you. You're not going to get away that easily. Because we are in AFCON time and Bafana is playing Cape Verde today. Good luck to the boys. Wish them good luck.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I wish you guys very well and may you have a win.
There we go. The only time we won the AFCON as South Africa, what year was it?
That was the year that Mark Fishers were playing.
Those were the guys.
What was that
Neil
year?
Tovey was
95, 96, if I'm not mistaken.
So you need to choose one, eh? You can't have both worlds.
Oh, let's go for 95.
That was the rugby. 95. We were the following year, 96.
I was.
This was the
I
soccer.
say one of those years. I was there.
No, you were there. I know 100% you were there.
All right.
100% you were there. So that's 3. Question number 4. She is probably the biggest selling South African black musician, and she is late.
Mama Temba.
No, wrong. Not Mira Makeba, no. I think you were trying to reach for Mira Makeba even then. No. She was the queen of pop in South African music. She always had a hit every single December. She sang a song called Vulindlela Wemam Gogosi.
I know the song. And I honestly thought it was.
And she also has a song called I'm No Weekend Special. I'm No Weekend. I've given you more than enough clues.
No, man. Pass that one.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So you don't know that one.
I don't know.
Brenda Fassie.
Brenda.
2 wrong, 2 correct.
All right, one.
And the last and the decider. Which guarantees as to whether is he only in the Western Cape or is he in South Africa? I'm saying that this question determines as to whether are you only following news in the Western Cape or are you here in South Africa as a whole?
Mostly in the Western Cape.
Then shame on you. Shame on you. For that, we are bringing it back up here to the high felt.
Okay.
The last question. This township has two towers. These towers were cooling stations. What township am I referring to?
Soweto.
Hey, you're lucky. That was a lucky guess.
That's a lucky guess, but at least I've got it, man.
Yep, it is Soweto. And the cooling towers of Soweto. And that is 3 out of 5. And that was Eben, South Africa. And Eben, thank you for participating again. And as said, this is basically to ensure that we address issues that are dealing with South Africa, because we have the most beautiful country in the world. We just need to sort ourselves out. And we are a beautiful people as well. So with that said, can I please ask us that we sing the national anthem and we closing this thing?
Well, I don't know all the words, but I know most of it.
Don't worry, we also butcher the Afrikaans part.
All right.
And on 3, 2, 1, go. Go, Sisi, Geleli,